Did you already hit play? It was American Heathen. Jason Lane. Welcome to church. Oh, my wife tried to kill me. I'm an abused spouse.
It's good for you. It's all
Alright,
right.
anyway. Holy shit. You're mean.
You love
Then she
it.
turns the shit on, don't even tell me. Again, totally not the same night. Totally. It's the same night. It's the same bourbon. Horse soldiers. This shit's good.
Good apple juice.
Good apple juice, yes. American Lecture shirts, still. My allergies are fucking killing me. Okay, so we're in the train up. Getting ready to go into Iraq. Alright. And, well, we don't know we're going to Iraq. Like I said, the 325, we're like the bastard children. We're the only people that haven't gone to Afghanistan. We're not like on orders to go to Afghanistan. We're like the last 911 for the 82nd and for the Army. Because nobody's sure if we're actually going to go into Iraq. But we end up doing train up. And it's interesting because, like, when I first get there, we've got the old LBE, the old Alice pack, all that stuff. I'm figuring I'm going into Iraq with like the old web gear and an old fucking 203 Grenadiers pouch would have kept the old or vest, but she kept the old 203. Man, we like so we went. I got to the 82nd right. We're still in that phase where all of your gear is dress right, dress with the guy next to you. Okay, so your magazine pouches, your canteen pouches, your butt pack with all your shit in it, your little aid pouch, like your first aid pouch it was a bandage pouch. That's all it was. We didn't have IFACs. We didn't have cat tourniquets. We didn't have any of that shit. We learned to make expedient tourniquets. So like it was wild because right around January, maybe February, we get the Molly gear. And we get IBA. And we get like all this new shit. And we're like, well, fuck, I guess we get DCUs. We get DCU boots. It's like, okay. Nobody's saying we're going to Iraq. In hindsight, it's kind of stupid to think we're not going to Iraq. But yeah, that's kind of stupid. Why did we even believe them about that Venezuela shit? Venezuela's a fucking jungle. Anyway, I'll get to that here in a second. My wife tried to kill me. I apologize about all the coughing and all that shit. Jesus Christ.
Making you talk a bit slower too.
I know. I'm trying to get through this shit. But it's funny because in February we were on DRF1, which means like you better answer the phone and shit. I got sick as shit, and dude, it's crazy. As soon as I got to Fort Bragg, I got sick as shit. Like they tested me for meningitis to the spinal tap. Didn't do a fucking patch. So I had the spinal tap headache for like fucking 10 days. It was fucking miserable. Thought I was gonna fucking die. And then as soon as I got the fucking When I PCS from there, I went to Fort Carson. As soon as I got to Fort Carson, I got fucking West now. Yep.
So what, you have like a month or two?
No, I had like, well, no, I mean, I deployed to Iraq and everything.
Oh.
It was years later.
Never
I just thought it was kind of funny. I got sick as a dog as soon as I got fucking 82nd, and then as soon as I got the fucking 4ID. But, yeah, I got fucking sick as shit. They thought I had meningitis. I'm like, I'm terrified because there was a couple of dudes, a couple platoon sergeants, a couple squad leaders that if everyone in the fucking company would have had to been tested for meningitis, they probably would have killed me before we ever left for Iraq. No shit. Those dudes were fucking scary. Gavassos, you know who you are. You made Sergeant Major. You're kind of a fucking legend, you one-eyed bastard. But, so we're doing train up. We're on DRF1. We don't know what the hell's going on. We don't think we're going anywhere. And, first, our sister battalions, 1st and 3rd, go out the door. And we're still training and everything. And 1st and 3rd are in Kuwait. And we're still back on DRF1. Well, our battalion commander was Colonel Haight at the time. Back then, I don't know if it's this way now, in order to take a Ranger battalion command, you had to have a line battalion command. Well, our battalion was Colonel Haight's line battalion command. He came from Ranger battalion, took over our battalion. When he left our battalion, he did indeed go take 2nd Ranger back. So, it's kind of funny sitting here talking about it. Some of the things are, I'm glad I'm having to redo it. Because some things are clicking because it's like, why did we believe any of it? So we're doing all this train up. We're getting all this new gear. We're switching to Molly gear. So now we get to customize our gear to fit us to what we think we're going to want to take and what we're going to use, which that was not enough time. We needed more time because I carried shit I should not have carried with me, and I learned lessons fast. Gear adapted fast. We changed shit out fast. It was crazy. Tactical Taylor, thank you. You guys were a godsend in the beginning of the fucking war. So, we're getting all this new shit, trying to fucking get worked out. We do this, we're supposed to do an airborne op with the Rangers that now I know the whole thing was a train up for jumping on the Baghdad International Airport. But, so these Ranger Battalion liaisons come up, and the weather's so bad, nobody's willing to fly. They're just like, no, we're not going to fly, so you're not going to jump. So the jump gets canked, and we simulate an air land out of LMTVs on fucking Sicily. And the guy that's with our company, is an E7 from, and I'm not trying to talk bad about anybody. He's an E7 from Ranger Battalion. We're supposed to link up with him when we airland, and then he's going to lead us to our objective, and then we're going to move out and we're going to set up a patrol base and start fucking doing everything, linking up with everybody else. So we simulate airland at like midnight, and it's Sicily drop zone, bro. An hour later, we're still fucking walking. Bro. Like, literally,
Everyone in that company knew where we were supposed to be going. Why were we walking in circles around the drop zone? I digress. I'm just gonna say you were just decided you wanted to be an asshole. But we never got the follow-on missions in that train-up operation because we never got to the point where we were supposed to be to start them. Because we were following the guy who was supposed to. It's interesting how often people get lost in this story going into Iraq. But anyway,
11.
we're doing okay, cool. That was just weird. It was interesting. But we think we're not going anywhere. We're out doing PT one morning. I think it's like a March 11th. That might have been March 13th. I can't remember. We're out doing PT one morning. 6:30 in the morning, have formation, release, squads break off to go do PT. My squad breaks off, goes behind the company. Well, it goes behind the battalion. And we're getting ready to break off into Area J. If you're from Fort Bragg, you know what I'm talking about. Go do PT out there, go run out there, push up, sit up, all that horse shit. And you can tell he's been running around finding people. But one of the guys from headquarters, and I can't remember his name, I don't remember his face. And I remember he was in headquarters. He wasn't in the greatest shape. And I'm sorry, bro, but he'd been running around finding other people. By the time he got to us, he looked like he shouldn't be running anymore. He was dying, man. But he's like, hey, fucking go home, grab all your shit, be back here at 12:30 in civilians. Do what? Be back here at 12:30 in civilians. We're leaving. My entire squad, I know looking at everybody, my squad leader and everybody around me's faces, it was just like, what? Is this fucking for real? Or are we actually getting... I know my face had to be doing it too. But, so we all go... PT's canceled, obviously. We go home. We all get back at 12:30 in front of the company, in front of the battalion, and they roll us out to the ammo holding area and have us... We're all in civilians, mind you. We've drawn our weapons. And they have us draw all our ammo. Now, if you're doing an EDRI or something like that, it's not uncommon. You would draw blanks, some shit like that. But, nah, man, we drew full combat loads. If you were a grenadier, you had HEDP, you had smoke, you had everything. We had grenades, we had fucking... Dude, like, what? I have bought... What? Wait, why are you giving me all this stuff, bro? This is like real... This is real shit, bro. So, anyway. We grab all that shit. It was surreal, man, because fucking... Here you are in civilian clothes in the 82nd Airborne. Nobody's telling you where you're going, but you're grabbing full combat fucking loads. You've got all your shit, and you're heading to Green Ramp, which is... when the 82nd leaves, that's where they leave from. They leave from Green Ramp. So... we get to Green Ramp, and we're told we're going to get to Green Ramp, find out where we're going, and we'll get our maps, all our intel, all that shit. at fucking Green Ramp. And my company's, we were like the first one that was through everything and down, one of the first ones that was through and down at Green Ramp. And we're trying to figure out where we're going, and nobody, like our CO doesn't know where we're going. My squad leader, none of us know where we're going. We don't have jack shit. We don't have imagery. We don't have nothing. Everybody's waiting on the word, the battalion commander. And battalion commander finally shows up, and somebody had made for some reason, it was, we're either going to Venezuela or we're going to Iraq. And we're like, we don't know what's going on in the news, because, I mean, the news back stateside, you're going to get at least 8-hour delay in it. But we don't know what the fuck, we don't know if, like, the Iraq war just broke off and we're going to jump in on some shit right fucking now. No fucking clue. And they're talking about Venezuela, and we're all like, what the fuck? Battalion commander finally shows up. We all start getting on birds. We still don't know where they still haven't told us where we're fucking going. And we get on these birds, and they're like, okay. We get over the Atlantic somewhere, and they're like, we're going to Iraq. Okay, cool. We land in Germany, get up from Germany, and we're flying again. And they're like, okay, change all your fucking clothes, out of civilian clothes, into your DCUs, but either cut off all your name tapes, all your patches, cut everything off your uniforms, or cover it with 100-mile-an-hour tape. We're going to RR Saudi Arabia. Huh? RR Saudi Arabia. Okay. Well, this is happening. Apparently, RR Saudi Arabia had said they weren't going to allow U.S. forces to stage and go into Iraq out of RR Saudi Arabia. So we were combat search and rescue in RR Saudi Arabia when we landed. Which, going through customs in DCUs that are sterile with full combat loads is it's kind of silly, to be honest. But anyway, that's where we were at before those two first episodes will cover everything that covered the first episode that sounded like it was in a fishbowl for some reason. And whatever. Anyhow, I think we're done for the night. Yeah, train up, yeah. RR was interesting, and that's a whole other thing, and we covered that already. So now there'll be 6 to go out, and I'll try and get these done as fast as I can. Anyway, we got more to do, so we'll talk to you later.